something like more of a big ones, like the new S1000RR is like a huge one, and more like a, Today is a special day because we will have a special guest in our video, and it will be very exciting. So, new day and new experiment. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, this is very stiff. The seating is like stiff, like I don't know. Quick shifter is nice. There was this like, a bit jump like tuck, when I quick shift. But I would say I feel also I'm a bit to the front. Like I don't feel like the tank is between my legs. I feel like I'm more to the front than actually being like, dived inside the seat. The rear brake is a bit weird to me. As it's I don't know, it's a bit stiff also. I think all this is configurable. You can configure this thing. I don't know why I'm a bit nervous driving this motorbike. But I mean, this is also part of the experience to be a bit nervous, and then you feel better driving such beasts. The sound, oh my god, the power on this one is crazy, which the maximum horsepower on this one is 214. Crazy horsepower, crazy engine, the V4. But always Ducati likes to have it like firing like a twin. The vibration of this motorbike is also a bit, a bit like a smoother, I would say, vibration compared to the S1000RR that I drive usually. Oh, scheisse. The road is closed. Then I have to stop somewhere. The Ducati Panigale, here we are on the motorbike, driving it to feel how it feels like to drive such amazing beauty. I mean, also in this motorbike, they have the same to the Ducati Panigale V4, they have the counter-rotating crankshaft. What does this mean? This means that the crankshaft is rotating the opposite side of the wheel, and this would, let's say, reduce the gyroscopic effects when you are in a corner. What translates to is basically you can switch between direction easier, because when you are in a corner and you are driving it, then there is some gyroscopic effect that will somehow not prevents you, but will make it harder to change the direction. So this one can work without even any electronics, so just mechanically helping in the switching of the directions, which is something interesting, I would say. So one of the things that I'm always interested in when trying new motorbikes, I mean, for sure these motorbikes are super bikes, so they are made more for the track, not for the street. But I don't have like easy access always to a track, so I try them more on the street. And so back to what I wanted to say, the thing that I always like to test is basically the systems, and I would like to read more about it, like to feel it if I can feel it, because there are some systems that you will not feel it unless you really push to the maximum of the motorbike, especially the systems that is like for the sport mode or so. It would require you that you go on the oh my god, the power of this one is crazy. And coming to the power, so there's this saying that says, like online, there's some reviewers that saying that this motorbike is, the wheelie control of it is not similar to the S1000RR. So basically this means it gives you more floating when you wide open the throttle than the S1000RR that try to pins you down on the road. But this one can give you a bit of float. But I think this will only be felt if I really give wide open the throttle. And for example, you are going out of a corner and then straight segment, and then you give it like a hard pull. Then I think this could be. But away from that, I don't think so. And I think this is not the best situation to do such thing in a public road with a lot of people. That's not safe, and this is not good. So these things I will not be testing, but I would love to see it maybe in another video where I take such machines to the track. Then this would be very extremely nice to see, because the wheelie control of this one has always the reviewer saying that you can just slam it wide open, which is definitely something I want to feel. Now we are going to the Autobahn, and in the Autobahn, what do we like to do? To use our taxes. Says, but you know what they say when you ride a horse, when the horse doesn't like you, it will always try to throw you away. Here I shouldn't say, I don't know. Why you don't like me, Ducati, yeah? Italian bitch. Now is crowded Autobahn day, so we will not be slamming the throttle wide open. We will be riding it like it's just a city bike, which is a disrespect to this motorbike. But when you are limited to the access to the racetracks and also with the time on the motorbike, this is what you have. So let's deal with it. I think there will come the segment where the Autobahn is open. I also feel, on this motorbike, I already drive a very aggressive motorbike, meaning that all my wrist load, my body load is, not all, but big part of my body load is coming on my wrists. here I really feel the pressure on my wrists, even though if I'm trying to minimize it with my thighs on the tank or so, but still the pressure on the wrist is not that right at all. I mean, I would say so far it's only been maybe 10 minutes driving this motorbike. This motorbike definitely not pedally it. I mean, later I will also like now try the curves also, but I feel this is a very hard motorbike to daily. Unless, I mean, unless you like to torture yourself, then you might do it. But no, it's very aggressive, very uncomfy, and if you are not feeling it in one day, it will be a big struggle just to put the gear and then go with it. Because you don't want to drive such motorbikes without gear. Yeah, sometimes lose in the mind and then boom. One other thing also that is mentioned about this motorbike is the traction control. So, some reviewers online saying that the traction control of the BMW is more reactive and this one is more predictive, meaning that this one doesn't really let the rear tire slips, but it's more like it predicts based on the sensors on the motorbike and then prevent that, even if you give it like a big throttle. I mean, this is today is hard to test. Very dry day, sunny, and also not safe because like I must have like a controlled environment. But on the S1000RR, I can say that yes, sometimes when it's a bit wet and I open the throttle, maybe not 100%, but a bit like about 50, then I can feel the rear tire is a bit slippering, and I can feel also the motorbike is a bit losing control and then catching again. For sure, this will depend on which settings you put your motorbike on, which configuration, and so on. I mean, come on. Where is the sound? I mean, I downshift now, and the engine is like, hey. What is this? What is this homologation? Come on. You are killing the engine. You are killing the fun. You are killing the excitement of riding such motorbikes. What's the reason of this? Oh. Now I felt something when I was doing the front brake. The front brake actually, I don't know, I was pressing more, but I felt like somehow it's prevented me from pressing much more on the front brake, which sounded like a reactive thing. Now we are going to one of my nice parts that I love very much, which is the curves, which is the best thing to enjoy when you are driving a sport bike. Also when you're driving a street bike. Maybe not a Harley, because you will always be afraid to, you know, touch the pegs on the ground. And here the bicycles, people doing cardio, very healthy. I mean, I feel the motorbike get hot, and I feel my thighs starts to fry. This is not a pleasant experience if you will daily such motorbike, which is not designed for to daily unless you want to torture yourself. Woohoo! We are going to the curves, testing how we can dive deep in the curves. Can we take an apex? Can we act like we know how and what we are doing? Or we will be just enjoying the curves. Let's see. I mean, diving into a curve with this one feels like a bit firm, you know? It doesn't feel like it will go more than what you give it. Sometimes, I mean, when I rode the R1 and the S1000RR, it feels like this. But this one, how much you give me counter steering, I go. This is the feeling of this one. It's more like a firm way of taking the curves than, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but it would say something like this. But I would say I like it. I like it very much. Woohoo! And take this one, going out, and then jumping inside the curve. Again, let's do this, like that. Oh. A bit curvy. Oh my god, I love this road with these curves. I mean, here in this motorbike there is something very interesting. Let me take these curves and I will let you know what kind of system that really the developer does that is really interesting. Bicycle on a curve, we have to be careful when we take over, otherwise things can get messy. Oh my god, very nice and smooth. Here also the quick shifter is a bit more also firm, so you have to really give it a bit extra force than just normal force. So I would say yes, it's a bit more ooh. The quick shifter, you have to really force it in order to go to the other gear. I hope I'm recording, which is good, because now I want to give you a look on this masterpiece. I mean, always salute to the engineers, because to build such very high performance system takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of thoughts, takes a lot of courage to try new ideas, and takes a lot of intellectual abilities to build such thing. So first of all, I appreciate the engineers doing it. And now let's look at how beautiful is this. I mean, always the signature of Ducati, this nice grade of color, the red one. And then we have the winglets for sure for the downforce, which I would say looks nice, but it's more elegant. If you look at the other ones, you would see something like more of a big ones, like the new S1000RR is like a huge one, and more like a, you know, rectangle around design. But this one is more like a elegant, you know, like a wings somehow, like of an airplane. The front lights also a bit aggressive. This motorbike is definitely wider from the front compared to the S1000RR. And the seat, what is this? Very hard seat. I would assume this is more for the grip, so the ass doesn't slip away. What else do we have here? I mean, for sure the V4 engine, which feels and sounds different than an inline 4, but unfortunately they killed it with all these regulations and emissions, and so now it just sounds like a toy. Doesn't sound like a beast anymore. So one thing very nice that I wanted to talk with you about this motorbike, what's called the eCBS. electronic combined braking system, which is something unique for this one, and I think maybe they are the first who have done something like this. I know people who like the classics, or who really let's say the hardcore riders will not like what I'm saying, but anyway, the system that the engineers really took some time to develop, which is basically when you do the front brake, the vehicle also automatically applies some on the rear tire. So it combines your front braking with the rear tire. This is only active when you go to the race A or race B mode. I'm now in a sport mode, so it will not be really testable if I'm not going to the maximum. I'm not pushing this vehicle to its limits, because it will not be easy to feel it on just like urban roads or Bundeslandstraße. So this system, basically what it does, when you apply some of the front brake, it also apply some of the rear brake based on your lean angle, speed, and some other parameters. And then even after you release the front brake and you go out of the curve, there is still some rear brake applied to it for some moments or for some period of time, so I would assume seconds. So this is something experienced riders do to stabilize the vehicle. For sure I cannot comment more on this because I am not an experienced rider and I don't know exactly what it would affect in terms of stability. But so basically what is happening here in this system is they are trying to make it easy for the inexperienced riders to be experienced, or as the official Ducati website says, they will provide more, let's say, the experienced rider like more energy to focus on different aspects than this thing. Because for sure, controlling such a motorbike with too many parameters affects how it behaves, too many inputs that you can put, it's not an easy task. And for you who still don't know me, here in my channel I am an autonomous system engineer, and when I'm not behind the screen optimizing systems to perceive, decide and react, I'm here on the seat, so less screen time, more seat time, to optimize the oldest control system ever known, the human. So now we are going somehow in the I'm really disappointed with the sound. Really disappointed with the sound. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound like a beast. يا بقى واحدة كده في الايه، في الأمبليكا، اديني يالا في اللين انكل يالا. شو يالا الدوكاتي يالا. على رأي سعداوي اشده من الكلوت، بس المشكلة مفيش حد هنا شده من الكلوت. انا معايا اللي يقلع الكلوت مش يشد الكلوت دلوقتي، امر رجليا اللي يقلع الكلوت. الموتور بايك يا شباب، الموتور بايك ها. العربيات دي والطريق النظيف ده والبايكايه الحلوه دي وما اديهاش فرص، لان انا لو اتقفشت هنا انا اللي هتشد من الكيلوت حرفيا. يلا بينا على الفدا اشتد. احلى مسا على البلتزا، احلى مسا عليك يا بلتزا، احلى مسا عليك يا البلتزا. ما نويل بقى ولا ايه؟ هوبا نروح راكبين على العربيه اللي قدام. كم اون هالو وسع. We didn't hear. Now we are back to the highway and it's full as you can see, so there is no acceleration test today. It's very hard because with such speed acceleration test meaning I will be just hugging the car in front of me. I mean, you can see this is the maximum distance I ever got to today, so no, not safe and not good and not responsible. So we'll just enjoy it and driving it, and we can talk about the new system. So I mean, also one thing that you can notice here on this motorbike is the TFT screen. I mean, TFT screen, to be honest, for me the BMW one is more convenient. Here there's a lot of data that can be useful, but I don't know, it feels more messier than the double R. The double R feels a bit more neat. This one is bigger one, this is 6.9 inches. The BMW is 6.5, not a big difference. Also, I mean, I would say the look of it is looking nice, looking very good. The dark mode of it, I'm not sure if there is a light mode, so, but still, the aesthetics of the other one, the double R, maybe because it's my motorbike, maybe, but I'm biased, to be honest, to the double R than to this screen. Now the motorbike is extremely hot. Now I don't know, I feel it on my right leg. It's and today is like 18 degrees, so it's not actually like a hot weather. And we have been driving a bit faster, so we didn't drive all the way very slow. Oh my god, now the road is closed. Überall Baustelle. Was ist das? Hallo. So yeah, I mean the heating is crazy. It really would affect your choice if you are doing this for daily ride. And again, you would be crazy to buy such thing as a daily ride, because it's not to daily ride. I mean, this is not what it's designed for. Yes, you can enjoy daily riding it, but for me personally, choosing this motorbike to daily ride it would not be my choice at all. I would have it, I mean, yes, after a Japanese super sport I would have this one, if I have the money, for sure. I'm talking like it's unlimited supply of money in my bank account, which is quite the opposite. Yeah, so it's a very enjoyable drive, but also not very comfy one. I mean, I already feeling my right hand is a bit numb now from the vibration, from the load, and also from a lot of throttling. So I believe this is for a long ride. For example, if you are buying this to enjoy it, it will not be pleasant at all. Finally, I can rest my wrists a bit. يا رجاله بقى، اللي اي حد بيتابعني من الشباب اللي بتتكلم عربي وشافني لغايه دلوقتي، فده فيديو كنت انا بعمل تيست للدوكاتي. اكيد طبعا انت لو شفت لغايه دلوقتي فانت فاهم انا بقول ايه، وانت راجل 100%. انا هنا في القناه بحاول زي ما تقول كده ايه، اعمل شغل على الفيكلز، ان انا بشتغل في السيستم بتاع الفيكلز، بس انا بحاول دلوقتي ايه يعني ايه، اتست الفيكلز، احس بيها اكتر، اشوف السيستمز اللي جواها لو اعرف اتستها ولا لا، والكلام ده كله. في نفس الوقت بستمتع، يعني مش كلها شغل برضه، ايه حاجه في اللذيذ منه، تسوق حته ايطالي كده في الطريق الالماني وتدلع على نفسك في يوم سبت صبح. فانت يعني لو في حاجه عايز تعرفها اكتر، حاجه انت نفسك تفهمها اكتر في المجال ده، سواء كانجينيرنج او كفيكلز بشكل عام، او كسيستمز على الفيكلز، اسال، سيب كومنت. هتقول لي انت بتتكلم انجليزي يا عم، هقول لك عشان نوصل لاودينس اكبر، نستقطب ناس اكتر. وبعدين الانجليزي بقى لغه العالم، يعني عشان اكون صريح معاك، الانجليزي بقى هو ايه الاساس. فلو انا عايز اوصل لجمهور اكبر، بس برضو انا بحاول اعمل كونتنت بالعربي عشان انا عايز اوصل برضو للجمهور العربي اللي مش بيتكلم انجليزي، فاهمني؟ ف خفف ايدك كده وودي الماوس واديها واحده لايك وسبسكرايب، ولا ايه؟ مش يلا بينا؟